Sorry about that. I was trying to find where my video was at. Alright, my sound test worked out. Hello everyone! Bubble Ninja 720 here, bringing you part 204 of my live stream playthrough for Final Fantasy XIV. We're back! Sorry, I've been on an extended hiatus. I've been having some health problems, been sick, and then, you know, just wasn't feeling it. Having a slow time getting back. But, and then of course, you know, work in real life, preventing me from being able to do anything. So, without further ado, we have the Make It Rain campaign is back again. We have a new mission with Alier. You oughter be there. My master hero, what fortune that we should meet again. You have been well, I trust. Would that our meeting were under more fortunate circumstances. I'm in something of a bind at the moment, but perhaps that is why fate has guided your steps here. Might I borrow your ear for a moment? As you may have heard, the Make It Rain campaign is in full swing at the Gold Saucer. My peers and I are come to advertise the festivities, but we lack the staff required to cover the whole of Ul'dah. I do not wish to impose, but might we prevail upon you for your assistance? Sure, I'll be free labor. Wunderbar. It's a great help to us, truly. Pray meet me at the Gold Court, and I shall give a more detailed account of the circumstances. I believe our collaborators are scheduled to perform there shortly. As you can see, I'm also currently on my ninja, because that's the one I wanted to work on leveling. Oops. Gold Court. Ul'dah is still one of those ones where I don't recognize where everything's at. Ah, right here. Cool. Ah, you've arrived. Ere I begin with explanations, I think it best to let you first experience this year's main attraction. People of Ul'dah, lend me your ears. Allow me to present my dear friends, come all the way from the Far East. These are the Globetrotter Otters, this year's ambassadors to the Gold Saucer. We bid you join us for the ongoing Make It Rain campaign, where merriment abounds and dreams are made manifest with mounts of MGP. Whether you wish to play the Cactpot race chocobos or try your hand at Mahjong, there is fun for one and all at the Manderville Gold Saucer. Pit pit. Interesting otters. Globetrotter otters, she said. I've not seen their like before, but how I feel as though I've been missing out my whole life. And if we go to the Gold Saucer, we may encounter more of those furry little gentlemen. I suppose it has been a while since my last visit. The Ari performer there is Mistress Ejisai. She and her otter companions hail from the far eastern nation of Nangsha. I am told Lord Mandeville owed her people a great debt. 'Twas he who invited her troop to lead our campaign this year. An apt choice, for they dazzle and delight passers-by with their performances. While promotional efforts here at the Gold Court are all well and good, we haven't the hands to cover as much ground as we initially envisioned. As such, I thought it prudent to seek out a trustworthy adventurer who could guide one of the otters around town. Yeah, cheap labor. There was a video that I was going to have to resume because I accidentally skipped it. And I had it written down somewhere, but where is it? Not there. I had it written down somewhere. Ah, this must be our assistant. We are most delighted to meet you, Hero. I'm Ajisai. This here is my friend Usosuke. Isn't this grand, Usosuke? Hero here is taking you to roam the city. Purr. Pip, 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 pip. Just noticed that dress is very high cut. You say he seems a trustworthy sort. My, that's rather high praise coming from you, and quite rare besides. You understand what he's saying? Wait, you speak otter? I'm sorry, say that again? I was distracted by your adorable otter. I think I would say that one. I could scarcely blame you. Their round little eyes, their precious waggly tails, their damp fuzzy heads, oh, it's all so wondrous. You see, for generations my home village has lived in harmony with otters. Having spent my entire life with them, I am well accustomed to their speech and mannerisms. In fact, Mistress Ajisai is an avid conservationist who has dedicated her life to protecting the otters and their habitats. A portion of the proceeds from this year's campaign will go towards Noxian otter preservation efforts. That they will. That is precisely why I wish to bring as many patrons as possible to the saucer. Their support and yours may save countless otters, so your cooperation would be most appreciated. Count me in. For promotional purposes, we have prepared you a uniform and a special backpack, not unlike the ones Mistress Ajisai and I are wearing. When you are ready, just say the word and I shall present you with the raiment you require. It's one of the rewards that you get. Give me a second. Let's see if I can't find that paper. Nope, it wasn't that one either. I did have it somewhere. Dang. I was supposed to rewatch one of the videos for one of the coils. I accidentally skipped it. Dang. Yeah. Oh well. We'll do it another time. I'll make it an oops I sharded, I guess, if I haven't already. You're ready then. Excellent. Once you have donned your uniform and backpack, pray accompany Master Usosuke as he makes his rounds of the steps of Thal. Usosuke is possessed of a keen instinct for locating crowds, but given the limits of his vocabulary, we'd like for you to speak in his stead, and inform patrons of the Gold Saucer's myriad wonders. Alier and I have a meeting to attend, but once we have finished, we mean to canvass the steps of Nald with the rest of the Globetrotter otters in search of potential patrons. May the Kami of Fortune see fit to bless us both. Now be a good little otter for Hero Usosuke. Pip! Do keep a sharp eye on Master Usosuke, my friend. Cool. Transformation. Certain duties require you to transform into creatures or other people, restricting available actions. These transformations only last limited time, indicated by the transfiguration status effect. Should the transfiguration status effect expire, or you stray too far from the objective, you will be returned to your original form. You may return to the starting location at any time to refresh the duration of the transfiguration status. If it has already expired, it will be granted anew. Cool. I can't sprint anymore. I can't even draw a weapon. I think you should be at least be able to sprint. Purr, pip, pip, pip. Oh, Mother, look, isn't he sweet? I think he's trying to tell us something. I see, so they're having a festival at the Gold Saucer. Well, there'll be more adorable animals like him wandering about. Yup. There's plenty of chocobos to meet at the racetrack. Their mascot's a lovable, huggable Sabotender. There's a special strategy game just for mammals, mammoths, and minions. Well, Sabotenders I don't think are exactly lovable and huggable. I'm gonna say this strategy game. That sounds like a dream come true. I'd love to see it all for myself. Can we go to the Gold Saucer, Mother Dearest? Can we? We'll need to consult your father about it. He did recently bring up the subject of taking more family outings, though, so I doubt he'll refuse. Sweet. Thank you so much for finding us. If I see you at the Gold Saucer, I'd love to spend more time with you. Pip, pip, pip. So I think you get the backpack as an item. Per pip pip. And you get Usosuke, I think, as a pet. Usosuke skitters off in a search of prospective patrons. Follow him to help spread word of the Make It Rain campaign. Alright. We're going this way now. What's this, mister? Whoop. Can't talk to him. Well, I'm transformed. That might be a Reaper mission anyways. Pip, 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 purr. Why, I have not seen a classier creature in all my days. Have you some business with us? Ah yes, the Make It Rain campaign. Lord Godbert always did have a penchant for dressing his mascots in dignified raiments. And I see you are dressed in some striking accoutrements as well. Tell me, as an aficionado of all things fashion, what might I gain from going to the Gold Saucer? You can exchange MGP for all manner of unique garments. You can gain an appreciation for the Manderville aesthetic. You'll love Mass Rose's fashion report. We'll do that one. Is that right? I normally have no interest in gaudy amusement parks, but that sounds rather promising. Perhaps it's worth experiencing for myself. Thank you, my fuzzy little gent. You have given me a fresh new perspective on the saucer, and that tuxedo is absolutely flawless, I must say. Pip. Pip, 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 pip. Usosuke sets off once more in search of potential patrons. Follow him to his next destination. Ooh, we're going quite far next time. I think I could use the Aethernet, but let's just run it. Purr, pip, 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 purr, pip, pip. Heh, let me guess. Something's afoot at the Gold Saucer. Ah, so the Make It Rain campaign's returned, eh? Haven't been to the saucer in an age, but I really ought to change that. We owe much and more to Lord Godbert, after all. Was there something he helped you with? You know Godbert Manderville personally. I'm going to ask him that. The three of us were Alamegan refugees, you see. The average old Don didn't take so kindly to us, and despite our best efforts, our job prospects were slim to none. But Godbert Manderville changed all that. Hired the three of us and more to help build his Gold Saucer. That's nice of him. I don't suppose your companion's tuxedo was based on Senior Sabotenders, was it? Ah, that's where I remember. Power? Senior Sabotender's a favorite of mine. Him and all he represents. Construction on the saucer started soon after the calamity. In those days, Dalaman's aftermath haunted every waking moment of our lives. And yet, despite it all, there was an old Lalafellin man among the workers, who loved nothing more than to make us laugh. Every day he'd think up some new dance or pose to lift our spirits. Some called him eccentric, but none could deny the joy he brought us. After our work was done and the saucer was built, old Galbert sought that man out and dubbed him the first Seigneur Sabbatender. Even now, even if it's not the same man in the suit, I can't help but grin when he strikes his famous pose. It ain't much of my business anymore, but keep on spreading that joy to others, just like our friend did. Pip pip. Any road, I didn't mean to talk your ear off. I'll let you get back to it. And don't you worry, we'll find time to visit the saucer. Just gonna move this down a little bit so I can make sure I got that. Okay, there we go. Purr. Pip, 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 pip. With his rounds complete, Usosuke strolls off in the direction of the Gold Court. It would be best to reconvene with him and report to Ajisai. Ajisai sounds familiar. I feel like I ran into her at some point in Stormblood. By the way, the free edition of this game, I believe, has grown to encompass, I think, Shadowbringers now. So, yay, you can go all the way up to, I believe it's level 80 now. Wait, that doesn't sound right. I think it might be Endwalker, actually. I don't remember. It might not be. Shadowbringers, level 80, yep. So that's where your current cutoff is, ladies and gents. If you want to play this game for free, you can go all the way up to level 80. Welcome back, Hero. I must extend my thanks to you once again for accompanying dear Usosuke. You gotta thank Hero as, is something troubling you, Usosuke? Pip, 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 pip. You wish to learn Seigneur Sabbatender's famous pose. What inspired this all of a sudden? Did not occur during your rounds. The last one. Ah, so that is the way of it. I imagine Usosuke yearns to uplift others in the self-same spirit as Seigneur Sabbatender. Pip pip. A noble desire, that, and one that could feasibly be arranged. I shall speak with Lord Godbert and request the tutelage of our current Seigneur Sabbatender. Our patronage has thrived thanks in part to his efforts, after all. Master Usosuke's continued endeavors will be a boon to guests and staff alike. Pip pip par. Isn't that wonderful, Usosuke? I may never have made this discovery without your assistance, Hero. I am in your debt. Pip pip. Well then, I believe it's high time we made our way to the Gold Saucer. Pray meet us there at your earliest convenience, Master Hero. Your reward awaits. Yes, I will be heading there. I've got Jackpot as my bonus right now, thanks to my... Oh, it automatically tossed me here. Cool. Ah, there you are. Allow me to express my thanks again for spending time with Master Usosuke. He and his fellow Globetrotter otters took to their posing lessons most diligently. Our current Seigneur Sabbatender was quite impressed with the results, just as I'm sure our clientele will be. What's more, I am pleased to report that this year's promotional campaign is proving incredibly profitable. It pays to take the gold saucer directly to Old Ah, so to speak, and you were an invaluable asset to our success. In recognition of these efforts, Lord Gobber has expressed interest in personally presenting you with your reward. Allow me to take you to him. Oh, sweet. I get to talk with Mr. Eccentric himself. Ah. Ah, there's the family from earlier. Don't see the father, though. Ah, the Alamegans. I must have missed him, but I didn't see the fashion aficionado. Hero, welcome, my friend, to the Gold Saucer. Allier tells me you have done us a great service, promoting our campaign with aplomb. As you can see, the saucer is teeming with satisfied guests. And so, in the spirit of innovation, with which I pride my craft, it is my great privilege to bestow upon you my newest masterpiece. Behold! Ah, it's a mammoth version of Usosuke. I present to you, Senor Otter, a mammoth crafted in the likeness of our friend Usosuke. This miniature globetrotter and the backpack we entrusted to you earlier are yours to keep. Appreciate it. As Allier may have mentioned, I have pledged to invest a percentage of our profits into otter preservation efforts, and we are off to a most heartening start. On behalf of all involved, you have my heartfelt gratitude. The Gold Saucer is, and shall ever be, a place of merriment for all who enter, which is why I should hope we can expect your patronage as well. Until then, know that we eagerly await your next visit. Thank you, thank you. I get a pet, and I get a fashion accessory. Golden Globetrotter. Alright, back to Warrior. Oh, too bad it's not tournament time. Actually, I want to check and see when the next tournament will happen. 18 minutes. Nah, I'm not gonna sit here that long. But we'll do some of the weekly stuff. And the daily stuff. Come one, come all. Drawing number 4,668 of the mini cactpot is here. Care to try your luck with a ticket, sir? Yes. I got 2 mil. Oh, well. Dang. So 16, 21 will give me 1,000, so we'll do that one. Yay. I'm gonna do this one. Dang. Oh well, I still got 505 for that one. Ooh, I have to do this one. Ah, dang. Oh well. Darnetto. Check and see if there's anything over here. See if I have anything to pick up. Nope. I got nothing to pick up. As you can see, I'm up to a cool 81 mil now. Knock out some Cover. Oops. Dang. I hit it too early. My thumb twitched and I hit the button. I'm usually good with this. Oh. My timing is off. I'm horrible. I got one more thing to grab. This is make 100 MGP off of this. And I would have made it by now. Oh, I got it. I'm not going to bother you guys with too much of that. I wonder, is this, I wonder if this is, the shooting gallery. You're like you're a sharp biker. Test shooting skills aboard the Air Force. Yes. Once you're strapped in, all you need to do is break the target to earn as many points as you can. You want to avoid the ruby bombs, though. Don't want to blow your chances at a high score. Cannot be joined in a party with others when registering. I'm not. Air Force One. It's one of those rail shooters. Yeah, don't hit the bombs, otherwise you lose points. Oh shit, didn't see that one behind it. Oh, I almost shot it. I think 5,000 is the max you can make in one. Here's the bonus round. Ah, shit. Well, I'm gonna be 50 points short at least. Should have 3,900 by now. Dang it! I was hoping to get a perfect score. Ooh. Yep. Dang. You saw it, folks. I almost made a perfect score on one go. Dang. Got an S rank. Yeah. I think we're gonna go ahead and we could do some unlocking. That's what we can do outright. Speak with this person. So, Camp Dragonhead. Hail, hero. Lord Durlamont sent word. The airship will not be long in coming, and then we charge. All White Brimfront knows your name, hero. You, who penetrated the Stone Vigil's defenses. Why, to this very day, I remember the cheer that rang out when we'd heard you laid Iskabind low. Your presence here is a tonic, pure tonic for the troops. Too long have the damned dragons desecrated our keep. Alone willing, the Stone Vigil shall return to Ishgard before this day is out. You know, that war has been over with for a while. But let's go ahead and knock this one out. Stone Vigil hard. Oh, crud. Well, we're going to do this the hard way, folks. I'm not going to be blasting through it. Crud. I hope they cut back. Come on. Cancel it out. Ah! Yeah, crud. Gotta do it the hard way. This means I can't just strong arm it. Well, that was an upskirt. This is one of those ones where I used to run and I'd end up with a chance of failing. Oh, we have a... Ooh, I like our DPS such situation. We got Picto and Reaper. I don't have much in terms of defense. Okay, so I gotta be careful. Come over here. I remember one of the bosses in here, and that's it. think I remember this one. Well, we've practically knocked him out in terms of damage already. Oh, if I remember correctly, he eats these guys if we don't hurry. Oh, someone got swinged. Alright, so that was an easy kill, thankfully. The next boss I'm worried about. We're going this way, actually. See if I can't stun you. Alright, so you can stun. Unfortunately, my stun has a cooldown, though. If I was on my pally, I'd be able to shield bash. Ooh, I got a Link the Stone Vigil lumber. Sweet. I need you to kill that, kill the dragon. There we go. Huh. Okay, cool. Wait, oh. What? Oh, I guess we're not done yet. My bad. Shoot the cannon. Alright, cool. Well, if you can't stun him. If you can't stride it, scream him. Alright, so we gotta go this way. Oh, this is the boss that I hate. Oh, here we go, folks. I'm gonna pick this one. You guys can run to the other ones. Iron Kiss, I think, is the one that does regular damage. Oop. So you can't do regular damage to this guy unless you're fighting. Unless you're fighting it unsynced, then you can take him back. And you can't do anything with him now because he's diamond backed. Don't shoot him. Now you can shoot him. This is where you can learn the blue mage spell, diamond back, by the way. Oh. Takes way too long. Oh, now we gotta wait. Oh! I can't shoot it. Got one in, haha. Done him. Nope, they didn't work. Damn it. So close to beating him. Yes! One and done, I love it. Alright, I think we're out of the woods. I think the last boss is nowhere near as bad as that one. Funny thing is, these guys aren't even dragons. They're more like dinosaurs. Oh crap. Didn't see him. Well, I've got a lot of stuff to get serpent marks with. It's not stupid crazy, that stuff though. Sorry, I'm a loot whore. Good. We managed to stop one of them from turning. Killed another one. No one got the storage vault key. Now you can open it, folks. Remapping the realm. Stone Vigil. Okay, I remember this fight now. So this guy doesn't have an actual aggro table. He just randomly picks someone and starts fighting. And then he splits off at some point and makes a duplicate of himself. Oh, that's a tail hit. Oh, and he also gives infirmity. He has a tell, depending on his attack. Oh, there's his copy. So now you gotta kill both of these guys. As you can see, my aggro gaining isn't doing anything. Oh, the Reaper's dead. Alright, one's down. And down. Alright. Well, apparently the group left. Let's see, what does this allow me to make? Ooh, an Eorzean map table, dragon piece. I love the lumber. Yes. Sweet, I needed that lumber. Alright. Report to Drillamont. Alright, Ozma, let's go. Gotta go one more. I hate the way this thing is situated. Hero, I am glad to see you safely returned. By the grace of the Fury and the aid you have given us, we have taken back what is ours. Yet surely you saw what the Dravanians left in their wake, a ruin, a blood-crusted eye in need of much physicking before it can resume watch over the dragons. It will be long and hard work to rebuild the Stone Vigil, long and hard. Phrasing. One battle ends, another begins. Our war is a holy one, and there is no rest for the pious, except in the arms of the Fury herself. Never shall be depleted the ranks of Ishgard's glorious dead. Never shall the prayers of the righteous be in vain. The dragons will perish, this I swear, by swords whole and broken. That's not a promise you should be swearing right now. It's this time and age. Alright, so I think... What are we at in terms of... We have 11 out of 30. Much of my stuff is pretty much just side mission, except for the Promise of Tomorrow. I think we're going to go ahead and do that one. Living memory, no. Solution 9. Let's continue with the story. Shall we? Well, first things first. Let's go check and see if I can't buy anything gear-wise. I might be able to buy something with mathematics. Not weapons, of course. I could buy a ring or earring. Ooh, I can get the neck piece. Well, let's first see what I got. 735. A ring would boost me pretty good. Puts me at 735 now. Oh, I probably should have gotten the earrings. Oops. Oh well. Alright. Some of this story I haven't even checked up on, so this will be new to me. Hero, you're here. We were just discussing what it is to be done after the coronation ceremony. Our heretofore isolated kingdom must join its peers on the world stage. The fact that Alexandria is, or was, a nation of the Ninth will be the cause of some consternation. It may smooth introductions were the science to provide an explanation for its arrival and the source. Rest assured, Sphene, Theris' leaders are well accustomed to hearing Alphino report on fantastical events. Once again, I am in your debt. I dread to imagine what might have come to pass had you never come to our aid. I had other news. Those who participated in the memory restoration have expressed the desire to hold a funerary service. Rather than suppress their grief, they would embrace it, creating in their hearts a place for gentle remembrance. We have yet to hammer out the details, but I was thinking we might host a service on the highest level of Everkeep. Ever since my time, we have believed that the departed continue their journey beyond the clouds. Hey, what's up, Plex? Oh wait, today's Saturday. I was about to say, you guys aren't doing your stream, but you did it earlier today. That's a lovely idea. Seems very fitting for Alexandria. You'll invite our friends from Tuli Yulal, won't you? That's a lovely idea. I already know she's going to invite everyone. I'm glad you agree. Some have yet to receive their requests of memories, however, so we shall wait until the initial wave of restoration is complete before proceeding. Ah, okay. Everything going alright with the streams, though, at least? After so long distancing themselves from the realities of death, the Alexandrians are to be commended for their courage. Yes, 'tis a tremendously brave thing they're doing. Perhaps our hearts can never capture a memory as perfectly as data in a file. What precious recollections do we keep? We do keep will guide and sustain us as we fulfill the promise of tomorrow. Busy days ahead of you, Your Majesty. Oblivion stands ready to pitch in as needed. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Plex. Are you feeling a little bit better, though, at least now? And what of my investigations, Shale? I hope you have left some time in your schedule for me. Good. Keep taking it easy. Do you recall my first tour of the city after I awoke? It was also strange and frightening, but I've only grown more at home here ever since. That I now feel a part of this new Exandria is in large part thanks to your patient guidance. And so here I will remain. Should you ever have need of my aid with anything at all, pray do not hesitate to ask. We're going to need your help in a little bit. Some few of us will stay here a while as it happens. We've made several interesting breakthroughs and have no shortage of mysteries into which we would delve. And be welcome as honored guests for as long as you like. You are and always will be my cherished comrades. I wonder if they're going to make a housing area here eventually, like they did with Ishgard and Kugane. I think a futuristic housing area would be extremely lucrative slash popular. Meanwhile, uh-oh, there's a glitch in the system. Oh, someone's still alive. Crud muffins. I wasn't a fan of this guy. Thanks, Plex.
This is absurd. I have neither heart nor lungs. I was overconfident. Prudent course would have been to wait until I'd calculated an insurmountable advantage. A rash decision. One perhaps influenced by the others and their developments. But no matter. Learn from this setback and next time... Next time? How much time and effort did I pour into this master plan? I had it. I had it. At long last, I was to open a new path. Those imbeciles and their damnable heroics.
What? Is that an Ashian?
Detected the stench of failure already, have you? Such a keen sense of smell. Yes, I will give my report, as is protocol. Be sure our winter peers are apprised of the details.
Winter appears, huh? I thought the Ashians were done for, but there are a few that still haven't been destroyed yet. So... In memoriam. Hey, I got a trophy. The promise to tomorrow. Sweet. It's been a while since I got a trophy from this game. And I got some more music. Sweet. Where's it at? There it is. Yeah. The Promise of Tomorrow song added. Lobster bisque. Nope. Ooh. Makessa. I think that's what it says. Makessa? Termination, critical hit, and vitality. I like that. Ooh, spells being direct hit. Nah. We're gonna get the Makessa, whatever it's called. With the winds.
Every day, more and more people regain their memories of their lost loved ones. No longer will beings like Calix be able to manipulate their fear and ignorance as he once did. That being the case, Alize and I have come to a decision.
Uh-oh.
We will depart Taral in the coming days. Other nations must be informed about Alexandria, a necessary step to ensure lasting peace.
Okay.
Then, we shall return to Garlemald. Our experiences here should serve us well in the ongoing restoration efforts.
However, one pressing matter remains. Calix's summoning ritual was tied to a concept of his own creation. Ascian involvement is assured, but we have yet to ascertain the extent of their influence on the Ninth.
I have done what I can to treat the enthralled, and those still afflicted with Levin sickness. I may now devote my undivided attention to an investigation.
Then we shall leave this one in your capable hands. Do let us know if you turn anything up.
Sweet. I get to go back to hanging out with Y'shtola. Uh-oh.
It's Erenville. My time in Tural is at an end, and so I'm headed to the harbor now.
Oh.
We'll meet again. Of that I'm certain. Until then, I wish you safe travels.
Promise you'll look after yourself. You could have let me know in time to see you off. We'll do that.
And pull you away from more important business. Perish the thought. Hey! What do you think you're doing?
Uh-oh.
Sorry to interrupt,
Uh-oh.
but I thought you'd like to know. I've detained the fugitive.
Uh.
He promises to tell us before he sets sail, only to try and sneak aboard his boat with nary a hug goodbye. Cold bastard. But there's still time before they weigh anchor.
Nice.
That boy. We should make for the harbour ere he wriggles free of Lamachi's grasp.
I don't think that's going to happen anytime soon.
If we're heading the same way, we might join him on the ship. Good company is always welcome on a long voyage, is it not?
Hey, it's almost like the beginning of the game. If you go to Limsa.
What? Now? I haven't finished packing.
Knowing you, the essentials are already accounted for.
Oh. Fine, if we must. But you're helping pack the rest.
Ha.
And I hope you've decided on a souvenir for Eunice.
I have several ideas as it happens.
Ever aligned in purpose, if not execution.
Lest you wonder, Kryl and I intend to remain here with Y'shtola.
Alright, cool.
To continue our study of the key, naturally. By all accounts, Preservation's facility promises to yield some answers.
Shale has been conducting a more thorough examination. She may have insights to share.
Then why not invite her along to see everyone off? Surely she'd want to be there too.
Kind of wish I had a little bit better of a looking axe as a glam, but that's the best I can come up with right now. I don't really like a lot of the axes the way they look. I have my perfect sword and shield, though, for Paladin, but that's stuck behind a bunch of friggin' relic weapon chain. Ugh. I'll chip into that eventually. You're heading to the back room. Yep, yep, yep. What news, hero? Can't imagine you brought an entourage along simply to say hello. That eager to be on their way, are they? I'll join you. I owe them thanks on behalf of Oblivion, after all. And here I thought you would protest against being parted from your work. Well, I am curious to see what emerges once every piece of the puzzle's in place. The majority of the files we've unearthed are encrypted. There's little else I could do until the computer's finished with them. Besides, unlike our friends, Containment Complex 10-29 isn't going anywhere. In other words, we won't be getting any answers today. Afraid not. It's going to be a while yet. Then shall we depart for Tuli Yalal forthwith? Even Lama Chi's strength has its limits. Without further delay, then. We can port straight there. I'll take this grouping. I like Kryl and Graha. So, these triple... I knew it was going to be Kryl to begin with, because, you know, Kryl hails from the 9th, as we found out. But it's usually a toss-up when the other one, which other ones are going to join up. And I'm kind of worn out on Alphino and LSA for a little while. They kind of stick around a little too much. Ooh, how many sacks of nuts do I have? I have 490. I could check and see how many things I can get with it. Oh, I have to go that way anyways. I just noticed. Oh yeah, the Neo Kingdom gear. Ah, well, this axe isn't too bad looking. It's kind of simple. It doesn't have anything to it, though. I do like these. Okay, so I have that in the glamour dresser. Cool. Do I have this in the glamour dresser? I do. Okay. Glamour dresser. I'm trying to make sure I have everything for it. Glamour dresser. Oh, cool. So I already bought the entire set. I'll take it. I don't think I really wanted any of the items, the accessories. Let's see. No, we're not going to abandon the current one. I do need to eventually start doing those again so I don't run out of Aetheryte tickets anytime soon. I have like 1,300 Aetheryte tickets on my main, which is obscene, that amount. I wish you all would not make such a fuss. I'm not fond of emotional partings. At least Alphino and LSA were considerate enough to inform me of their plans in advance by Link Pearl. Some people we know would have burst out of a crate mid-voyage. In any event, I shall wait here until they finish their preparations. You know, I just had an idea. I think I might try to. I might try to make like a Assassin's Creed look with a glam.
You look well. No lingering effects, then?
Ah, I'm hale as ever. And busy with work.
I imagine there's no shortage of affairs to put in order. Are Kona and Galulja faring well?
Kona is off to survey our nation and its peoples. He wants to consult with local representatives and hear their thoughts on our policies.
Good job.
And Galulja's really taken to his training. I feel like he's been spending more time with the Landsguard than me lately.
Ah, good for him too.
Standing here, I cannot help but remember the day of our arrival in Tuliolol. The rite of succession feels so long ago.
That it does.
We knew not of what would happen between my father and Zorolja, nor of Alexandria and its queen. It was to aid a naive claimant that you came to Tural. But you've done so much more for me. For the entire nation of Tuliyollal. We owe you a greater debt than we can ever repay.
Yeah, the character gets a lot of crap, but it's not half bad. She's annoying at first, but she's gotten better. I can think of worse characters.
But that doesn't mean we can't try. Whenever you need an ally, we'll stand with you.
I don't think you can get her axe skin, but I think her axe skin would be kind of cool to have.
Allow me to echo that sentiment. Not only were you kind to me when I awakened a stranger in my own land, you extended your grace to Alexandria again and again.
Mm-hmm.
And on behalf of myself and my people, thank you for curing the ailment that for centuries tormented us.
I'll look forward to our next visit. I'm sure we'll have exciting stories to share with one another.
Ever since I introduced you to Wuklamat, you've faced no end of hardships. Many of them her fault.
I'm gonna miss
No
Arnville.
remorse, only gratitude. For without your aid, I would not have had the chance to say goodbye. Nor vow to explore every corner of the world. To see what we haven't seen. Shall we?
And 3 depart.
Rest assured, upon arriving, we shall make it a priority to visit Tataru and assuage her myriad fears.
I expect the sight of you two will be a balm for her worry-laden heart.
Safe journey, and remember to enjoy it.
Give my regards to Oblivion. And thank you for all you did for my mother.
So all in all, that makes, what, 5 teammates that have shipped off? Oh, no, 6. I forgot about Estinian. Estinian's on his own now.
Back soon.
Take care!
And then we got these 3 leaving, and then, of course, Urianger and Thancred went off on their own.
That was a proper send-off. Now, time to get back to it.
Duty ever calls for she who loves her realm.
Right. Though, if you need a break, you're always welcome to visit Tulijola. I'll give you the grand tour.
And stuff your face full of tacos.
I guess they're really over. Your adventures in Tural.
For now.
I'll remember our time together for the rest of my days.
I'm pretty sure you'll find a way to inject yourself in at another time.
Power resolve spotted!
Uh-oh.
The Lance Guard is looking for you. It's sparring time!
Oh, good thing you're here then. Can't miss that.
So let's go already! Everyone's waiting to see the Vow resolve in action!
Sorry, I have to go. Till next time.
I think they should have done one more sparring match between her and the adventurer. Where's our other 2-headed buddy?
And thus do they take to the winds.
To follow their own paths and their hearts, as they should.
And there goes Wuklamat. And of course Kona's on his own. And Gululja. Into the Mist. The next arc. This is the interim arc to bridge to the next pack. Evercold. Still haven't gotten the pre-order for it yet. Unfortunate. Now it's our turn to take the next step. The question is in what direction? That is a matter I should like to discuss with you. We'll get this stuff. Aranville has been added to the Unending Codex. Wuklamat has been added to the Unending Codex. And also Kona has been added. And Zoralja. And Gululja. Through the Thunder. If I may, I think it prudent to discuss our future plans elsewhere. We are liable to hinder the dock workers here if we linger. Perhaps the beach would be a more appropriate venue. Yeah, let's all get sand in our boots.
Tis truly a beautiful place to roll.
An endless ocean and ever-changing sky. First time I saw them, I couldn't believe my eyes. It was like I was walking among images from our oldest records. And beyond that horizon are more lands and more people. That one I still struggle to imagine.
We ourselves hail from beyond that horizon, in fact. Rather, most of us do. I merely thought I did.
Kral's from further beyond.
Oh, that's right. I can only imagine how it must have felt to learn you're a native of our world.
The fact that I wasn't born in the land where I've spent most of my life has taken time to sink in. 'Twas not until I met my parents in living memory that the truth of my origin began to feel real.
Your experience is not unlike mine. When first I awoke, the realm everyone spoke of sounded nothing like my own. I had to walk its streets, live and breathe it, before I could accept and embrace my new reality.
And for me to embrace mine, I need to learn more about my people, the Milala. We should come upon more information in the course of studying the key, but as Shale's investigation of the containment complex is still ongoing, would you mind if we sought a different avenue of inquiry into the history of the Ninth?
I have no objection. Aught we learn will deepen our understanding of the broader picture.
Agreed. My curiosity extends well beyond our duty to assess Ascian influence.
If it is knowledge of the Ninth's past you seek, I have an idea where to begin.
Ooh, new dungeon.
Alexandria was originally part of a landmass known as the Mist Continent.
Okay, yeah, that's more Final Fantasy IX lore.
This continent had been left in ruins in the wake of the storm surge, with Alexandria the sole nation to survive the devastation.
The calamity of lightning that ravaged the world.
Aye. Per the sources we recovered from the Underkeep, though the conflict between nations was destructive in its own right, 'twas Levin that dealt the final blow.
No place was spared its fury, and all was chaos in the castle town. We tried to evacuate the people in airships, Otis, the knights and I, but we couldn't save everyone. Those who survived gathered within the barrier, and we took in as many foreign refugees as we could. Yet, despite the dangerous environment, our system showed that there were some few souls who ventured outside the barrier, into the lands beyond.
Beyond? But we thought that was impossible. I was under the impression the star was scoured of life, that man could not survive outside the barrier.
Going by the records, the storm surge extended to every corner of the world. Nothing and nowhere was spared. If anyone did survive out there, it would have been an unimaginable trial.
And yet, those people must have been going somewhere. What if there was a refuge? A place that weathered the storm surge and rebuilt over the intervening 4 centuries?
Given Alexandria's displacement to the source, we had neither cause nor opportunity to survey the remainder of the continent.
Living memory remains physically in the Ninth. If we seek a means of egress, other than the portal connecting it to Alexandria, perhaps it might lead us to the Mist Continent.
Living memory was not transported here despite being atop Everkeep. In which case, it may have been a physically independent space all along.
Meaning another point of egress could well exist.
And if it does, someone has to be maintaining it. The mechanical soldiers, for instance.
Shall we have a chat with them and see what they know?
If it please your majesty. will you accompany us? If we do land upon the Mist Continent, I would feel much more assured with you at our side.
Sure. I wouldn't miss it for 2 worlds. I would hate to see you obliterated by some lightning beast. Anything for you, just say the word. I wouldn't miss it for 2 worlds.
I thought as much. Into the great unknown we go, then.
Now that that's settled, I'd best be off. I still need to check for decryption errors periodically, so I can only step away for so long. With luck, I'll have plenty to share the next time we meet. Until then. Let the rest of us make ready for a potential foray and meet at Laynode Mnemo. So we're going back to living memory and its deadness. I have dress material I could possibly sell. Huh. I was doing some farming of maps. Oh yeah, it's still dead. Well, mostly dead. There's still some lights on. Oh, the volcano's running again. At first I thought it was just something destroyed. The clerk has made itself available to answer our questions. Clerk PX-0093, if one wished to descend to the surface from here, how would they typically do so? Living Memory is currently detached from Everkeep and is operating independently while supported by its aerial suspension systems. Thus, both lift and Laynode-based transit is currently unavailable. I apologize for the inconvenience. Despite its ability to remain aloft, perhaps Living Memory has never intended to function in this state indefinitely. If so, we're out of luck. Not necessarily. Lifts and Laynodes were likely the preferred modes of transportation, but that does not preclude the existence of others. In the event of an emergency, how would we evacuate this facility? Consulting emergency systems. Living Memory's airship remains prepared to deploy should evacuation be necessary. Would Your Majesty like to appropriate it? Sounds good to me. An airship. Yes, please, as soon as it is possible. With Your Majesty's authorization, the vessel can be readied for launch without delay. Allow me a moment to execute the bypass protocols. Safety tests have been successfully completed, setting the Gate of Remembrance as initial destination. Vessel is en route. Oh, interesting dirigible. Is that my ship? It was purpose-built for living memory. However, it was modeled after the vessel Your Majesty used during the Storm Surge era. A replica. Still, it does me good to see it. Doesn't look very big. I will deploy the gangway for boarding. This way, please. In order to reach the surface, we must pass through the storm clouds. I advise you to brace for turbulence. I wonder what new dungeon awaits. I don't really read a lot of the notes in terms of those dungeons and stuff. I literally just look for new crafting and gathering and other little goodies, such as when they increase the amount of stuff you could have in your house, furnishings and stuff. Like, I look for that type of stuff. Ooh. Purpley. Oh. It's like the Thunder Plains from Final Fantasy X. Who is... Oh, it's me. Okay. I'm kind of like a lightning rod with my giant axe strapped to my back. Uh-oh. The ward Alisei gave me is reacting. Though not to the extent of the 13th, the etheric imbalance here is severe indeed. It does serve to impress upon one the marvel of the barrier. The lightning and heritage found is tame by comparison. A land where Levin reigns. A sobering sight, to say the least, but I shan't turn back now that we've come this far. Unlost World. Alexandria crater. Beyond the mountains. There are no structures, nor any other sign of survivors that I can see. I suspect the crater made this area unsuitable for habitation due to the increased risk of flooding. Then we should look further afield. In which direction do you think we might find a settlement? If we're at the edge of Alexandrian territory now, the closest city would be Treno, should it survive. As a city-state built on a harbor, it was a nexus of trade, and it remained neutral throughout the war. We Alexandrians always felt fortunate to have it in our neighborhood, so to speak. Not unlike our Radzat Han. Ah yes, Alphino has spoken of Radzat Han before. It's near the South Sea Isles, the Malala homeland, correct? Funnily enough, it was also Treno where the Malala first found a home in our world. Truly. Yes, and though the Malala population elsewhere grew, most continue to feel a strong connection to the city. I like to think that some remain there to this day. Clark PX-0093, is this ship capable of taking us to Treno? I shall run a flight simulation for the route to Treno. One moment. Simulation complete. There is a near 100% probability that the ship would suffer catastrophic mechanical failure prior to arrival due to ambient lightning. My apologies. Oh, well, thank you for checking. If we cannot fly, then we shall have to walk. Trainer lies beyond the mountains, but there should be routes that spare us having to climb. A cave system, for instance. Assuming it hasn't collapsed, let's try there first. Yeah, that's smart. If it's not collapsed by now, it potentially has the ability to collapse at some point. This tunnel appears intact. Though we have no way of knowing what it's like further in. Mind you stay alert for beasts as well. Given the barren surrounds, they are surely ravenous. Mistwake, now accessible. Ah, so we're actually in a dungeon now. How much time do I have? Oh, I have more than enough time. Let's knock out Mistwake, if I can. Let's unclick this, though. Oh, cool, I can do Mistwake. I have more than enough. What's the level? 735? Cutting it close. Alright, let's take a look at this area. There's the dirigible. Yeah, that would suck to be in the water. Get absolutely clapped. This would be a perfect time to head back to Limsa, and I can start working on my glamour. Actually, let's check and see if there's anything open yet. Yes, I do notice that there are a few things open, but I'm looking at the left side because that's the only side with dimensions. A medium. Another medium. Dang. I was kind of hoping to see a mansion pop up so I could potentially win it. I think the moment they open a new area would probably be my best bet to win one. Alright, so I have this, bunch of Nakies, that. Oh, these are. So this was my Geralt look for my Dark Knight. This is my Mario. There's my Link for my Pally. I have 3 different Links. As you can see, I modeled it after the Link to the Past versions. Alright, so we're gonna wear this. Do I want to wear this? Kind of. I'd have to match the color, but... Oh. As of right now, I don't have much to change for it. their own rendition of the combat music for Final Fantasy IX. Ah, this has been partially maintained. Interesting looking glamour, or not glamour plates, but adventurer plates. Okay, so it's just those three. Never mind. I'm just gonna go ahead and heal with your pain. Okay, so these guys kind of smack me around quite a bit. Keeping an eye out for loot. Oh, Spriggans, really? That was like a vault door from Fallout. No, you don't. Well, they're not bombastic. Oh crap, baskets. They're not bombastic, the DPS that we have in this group, but they do have the effect of being able to fight no matter what. So they have actual ability to move while they're fighting. I gotta pay attention to my health bar. Okay. Trainocatablipus. Something that I have to do with these thingamajiggers. These things can petrify. I wonder if I have to get behind this. Fallen rocks crumble. Alright. Bedeviling light. This is where we have to get behind stuff. Alright. Time to go nuts. That hurt. Oh crap. Get. Petra breath. Let's not hit each other. Oh, crap. And he's going down. Tyken. Ooh, what do you look like? Ooh, I like. Dang. Oh well. I'll have to come back here at a later date and grab some gear pieces. Oh, now we're doing... You know, that was a Final Fantasy X reference right there. That's when you crash the wedding over at Bavel. Grab the goodies! Interesting time to use your limit break, but I guess I'll take it. Alright, what's this boss? Amdusius. Alright, I did not read that correctly. My bad. Okay, so it does have an opening. Bio too, huh? Oh shit. Woo! Ah, I just missed it. God, I love having crits. I love crits galore. Oh, hello. Oh, we're in a town proper now. Oh, we're in Treno now. Oh, Jabberwocks, wow. I'm not gonna push any further because I feel like I might have bitten off more than I could chew. Nice explosion. Oh. Accessories look kind of plain. $755. I don't need it. Could be an upgrade. I think my earrings are. Oh, crit and tenacity. I don't need the tenacity, but the crit is well liked. Let's not eat that. Yeah, let's see who the boss is. Uh-oh. The bird. Survivor of Storm's Thunder Gust Griffin. Underwhelmed. Great. So he makes the arena smaller. Cool. Oh, cool. They do that. I'm gonna go over here. Woo! I'm never really good with those little directional things, especially when there's a bunch of them. They're a really nasty habit of goofing those. Whoa! I think you're supposed to get as far away, or are you supposed to be close? Oh yeah, you're supposed to be close. Ooh, I'm glad I didn't hit the barrier. See, this is where having the dancer and the bard would be a good mix, because they don't have to worry about getting in the melee range or standing still to do combat. So they can continue to keep going. Oh, there's a tempest going on outside now, is it? Whoa, that was close. Ah, that's a bad move. I'm not gonna get my... Yep, I didn't get my extra attack off. Nope. We've refilled our limit gauge. I've also got a brand new earring. Whoop! I'm glad it gives me at least a second to adjust. Oh! Well, I got hit that time. And we still took him down. Vulture head. God, I haven't heard that music in forever. Give it to the healer. Yeah.
And the perimeter is clear. Good work, everyone.
Sounds like a LFL.
And a big thank you to our helpers, whoever you are. Now, we have a tiny bit of clearing up ahead of us. You know what to do.
Our helpers? Were we being watched?
So the city endures. And it is in much better shape than expected.
That's because it's underground.
Impressive, considering the destruction without. The people here must have gone to great lengths to maintain all of this.
Their barrier resembles that of Alexandria, though it is smaller in scale.
Oh, wait. They're
And
not.
not
Okay.
quite as effective, if the breach we witnessed is any indication. I fear such incidents may be common here.
And that means we need to share technology so that way they could be better off. Haha.
Thunderous heavens! It's been years since we've had visitors.
I'm wearing 2 sets of glasses, I just noticed. I wonder why my glasses look funny. Oh, geez, that's the first time I've seen an old Lalafell. I thought they perpetually looked like children.
I am Miaili, the mayor of Treno. Allow me to welcome you to our city. And thank you for the assistance with our little monster problem just now.
Sure. Oh.
Might I ask your name, miss? Though I have an inkling I know it already.
But of course, I am Sphene of Alexandria.
As I thought. It truly beggars belief. I once heard the strangest of reports from one of ours who went to Alexandria, you see. That despite the intervening years, the Queen had not aged a day. And sure enough, I'd swear you'd stepped out of an old oil portrait mere moments ago. Though you must forgive me if this takes some getting used to. It is an honor to meet you, Your Majesty. I look forward to hearing the tale from your own lips. I imagine it won't be an easy one to tell. But please. What happened to Alexandria?
I see. From your perspective, it must have looked as though we were wiped from the face of the star.
One day, we lost all contact with our people in Alexandria. Scouting parties sent to investigate reported that not only the barrier, but Alexandria itself was gone. Nary a stone to mark where it had stood.
What you must have gone through, not knowing what became of us. But know that Alexandria yet survives, albeit in a distant land. Her and her people. I can tell you the whole tale from beginning to end, but first, might I ask your permission to remain in Treno for a time?
Of course you can. You and your companions have already done us a great service, and are more than welcome to enjoy our hospitality. Now, how about we continue this at Town Hall? We needn't keep standing in the middle of the street.
I shall join them. Even with the precautions we've taken, it remains to be seen if Sven's condition will remain stable. I suspect, however, that the rest of you would rather be out and about. Consider this my blessing.
In light of our purpose here, a tour of the city is indeed in order.
I presume you have no objection?
Of course not. I need to figure out where I can get an aetheryte.
With your permission, then. But before we go, allow me to introduce myself as well. I am Cryle, and I hope to learn more of this city and its people. Would it offend if we were to ask a few questions? Perhaps as we work alongside you, aiding you in whatever ways you may require.
You needn't fret. Treno folk are as friendly as they come. As for aid, if you're willing, you might speak with my grandson Lummel. That was his voice you heard earlier. You'll find him serving herbal remedies to the others.
I think Lummel will be a new character, and might be a love interest for Cryle.
Thank you for your guidance. We shall seek him out first.
I have a sneaking suspicion with this X-Pack, we're going to end up saying goodbye to Cryle. Consider we're going back to her home world. You may now use mounts within Treno. Is there an aetheryte in Treno? I don't see an aetheryte. No, and I don't have the ability to... Alright, I need to figure out how I'd get back here. Alright, we'll have to come back to this another time, because I've already burned more time than I should have. Thank you all for watching. This has been part 204 of my playthrough for Final Fantasy XIV. If you'd like to go ahead, give me a thumbs up and hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed, keep with the content. Hit the bell if you want to be notified whenever I go live and to release new content. Don't forget to comment down below. Tell me what you think about the game and my gameplay. No spoilers, please, because I'm still in the not know on this game toward the end. Anyways, I'll catch you all later. See you then. Later.